Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variants, dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, you straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, with the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tipping and tempo. As they cook my game plan, let my brand for loop and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the Lakes, Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's airspace that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's 50 dashes on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine the Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yes, sir. Here we go. Let's go. Salute everybody. Knicks real talk. Game day. Divine shot. Game 2. Knicks going back up in Cleveland again to try to get another one. So let's hope they can get it popping. Let me bring my partner in time in the building because I'm Yam. I can do this all night. Let's get it. Shop house.
Salute to you. Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it for sure. Like he said, man, game 2 is in the on and popping tonight. Shop how we got to go down there and do what we did the other night, my man. Just play that gritty defense, get a little bit more production from the offense side of the ball, and maybe we can go out there and win another one tonight.
I mean, I just feel like this, man. You know, I guess this is still going to be a game time decision for Josh Hart tonight, for him to play in. But the main focus that we got to do, I mean, for me as a Knicks fan, watching how the Knicks played last game, you know, the only thing that we'll probably need, I mean, what I feel that we'll probably need is a better game for IQ, a better game for Quinn Grimes, and a better game for RJ Barrett. You know what I mean? And you know, with that being said, you know what I mean, and like we talked in the background, Divine, I don't think this team can beat us, especially playing their starting rotation on an average about 41 minutes per game. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. So, you know, we may see Danny Ainge, what's his name? Danny
Green.
Danny Green, we might see him tonight. Some 3-point. He might get out there and try to throw up some shots to give him some you know, some leverage on the 3-point line and stuff like that. You know, in Twitter land, they got some crazy stuff talking about who's going to be guarding Brunson tonight. It's just incredible, man. And you know, I don't want to take away nothing from the Cavs, but today we were talking about it just a few minutes ago, Divine. That crying and whining. Then you want to get in one and I'm gonna punch them in the face first to see if the refs and you know, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
Man, that's what it is. That Knicks done got them scared. That's what it is. Yo, salute to the chat. Jeff Woods, Met Knicks fan, let's go. Kevin Teller, my man. Jermaine Royce and JR, what's good, my brother? Salute to you guys. And salute to everybody where you're coming in from, man. Checking this out, man. Knicks will talk, game day, Divine shot, Knicks up in Orlando, Cleveland about to go out there and get it again. And it's going to be for you tonight. Cleveland, this one is for you tonight because we're going to give it to y'all tonight for sure. But we just got to go out there. They're going to be hungry dudes, man. They're looking to get revenge. They're looking to bounce back off the game they had. But I just think that, to me, they're going to be a better performance probably from the Caris LeVert guy. They're going to play better, no question about it. But I think we're going to play better too. But I think our guys are going to step up who didn't step up the last game. Hopefully, Jalen Brunson don't be in foul trouble this game. So to me, I think if they team playing better and our team playing better, I still think we got a better team. You know, so I'm not really concerned about too much tonight. I think it's still going to have the same outcome, and I really believe that. So if these cats if RJ have a decent game tonight. If Grimes bounced back pretty decent, but 2 clutch free throws that counted the most when he needed, rather what he did that other night. The 2 clutch free throws was huge. But then quickly bounce back and have a decent game, man. Close to what they normally been doing all season. I think this Knicks Steel team might beat them tonight again, man. I just think when you got a team number, you got a team number. So far, in 5 games, look like we got their number. We played them 5 times this year. We won 4. So it kind of looked like we had their number. But let's see how that's going to translate to tonight. Are they going to be more physical? You might see a 90s basketball game tonight where these cats might start fighting. You know what I mean? Because, you know, that's the type of energy they're going to try to bring to the floor tonight, Shaw Powell. But I do think that if these guys like Jeff Wood say, RJ, Quick, and Grimes have it tonight, then I think the Knicks beat them boys tonight. But them cats, you know, they're going to be resilient. And they're going to try to fight back and prove that game they lost the other night was just a fluke, but I don't think so. I think they just outmatch. I think they outmatch. That's what it comes down to me.
I mean, just from the last 2 games that these guys played against each other, you notice that our second unit really, did them up. You know what I mean? And if tonight, if we could get our second unit to jazz it up again, I don't think their starters against our starters. I think we match up well with them. And I say kryptonite, but this guy Brunson plays great basketball, and I believe numbers that Donovan Mitchell put up, I believe Brunson could put those numbers up. If Garland decides that he wants to get hot tonight, I think Randall could put those numbers up. If LeVert believes he wants to get hot tonight, I think RJ could put those numbers up. You know, and just keep going down the line and stuff like that. As we match up the players to the players, once we get to that second unit, who's gonna put up the numbers that IQ's gonna put up? And I mean, who's gonna put up the numbers that J Hart's gonna put up? Who's gonna put up the defensive presence that I is gonna put out there? And I mean, who's gonna be running up and down the court with Obi Toppin when he breaks out and gets 6 or 8 points on the fast breaks tonight? So, you know, I don't want to sound overconfident, but I think the Knicks have a great chance of getting out there tonight. The same motto that I've been running the whole year: control that pace, grab them rebounds, and hit your free throws. We win the game easily.
Yeah, real talk. I agree with everything, man. And here's another point. In fact, how this game start. Let's see. You will see where the Knicks is at in the first 5-6 minutes of that game. You know Cleveland gonna come out and try to punch him in the mouth. Obviously, they're gonna come out, try to get a quick start, punch him in the mouth, get physical. Now we're gonna see how our boys respond, because see, to me, what Cleveland trying to do tonight, that's our brand of basketball all year anyway. You know what I mean? So they not really gonna do anything tonight that's gonna make us see anything different. You know, what y'all gonna try to do tonight, we've been doing it all season. We've been hard, physical. At every game, with the opposing coach say about the Knicks team, them some physical guys. Every opposing coach say when they're in that press conference at the end of the game, the post-game press conference, the Knicks is a physical team. So they could throw all the physicality they want. Hey, we ain't gonna bark at that. Okay, you get physical. We physical anyway. So you know, and I like that, man. And I'm really hoping that Mitch get up to a good start tonight. But I really want to see them 3 guys that didn't play well the first game do that. And I think that's gonna be a big plus for the Knicks. But overall, I'm still very confident about this team, man. I'm very confident what they do, what I see it night in and night out. You know, it's about time now, to me, as Knicks fans, we just really got to truly say that the eye test don't lie. What you see is what you get from the Knicks. And they gave it to you 48, 49 times in the win column. That's pretty, you know, so I'm hoping they do the same thing tonight. Do all the things that you talk about, and just make sure, you know, they play defense. You know, my pet peeve, the Knicks play defense, holding cats like they held the other night. We good. Our offense has been good all year. We good. We rebound that ball and push that pace, like you said, and limit the turnovers and hit them free throws. I think the rest is history, because I think our defense is that good. I just think they're I mean, so and it's gonna be interesting one tonight. The Knicks will lose tonight. Don't get me wrong, but somewhere in my gut tell me the Knicks gonna win this game tonight, and it's gonna take all the soul from them guys. It's gonna demoralize. After tonight, you don't play the Knicks 6 times a year and you only won 1 out of 6 games. It is a wrap. That means that you just don't got the confidence to beat us. You fight against us, but you don't got the confidence at the end of the game you're going to beat us. And it seems like it's been like that for the minute. And the last time they beat, like you said, the first game was when Kevin Love was there. You know what I mean? So to me, we done beat y'all cats like 5 games in a row, almost 4 games, 5 games, whatever. You know, if they win tonight, it's a wrap. It's just a wrap. I think no matter how long it takes, but it's going to be a wrap. I don't think they're going to have enough energy and enough firepower to beat us. Like you said, if they're going to be playing 40-something minutes for starters. It ain't going to happen.
Yeah, and that game, let it be also said about that game that we lost when Kevin Love was there. If I'm not mistaken, he had about 7, 8, 9 3-pointers on us and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, and they just barely won. I think the game was pretty close. I think it was 130 something to 120 something. I don't think there was no extreme blowout or nothing like that in that game. So, let's just see what happens, man. I'm big on that thing right now, especially against this team, controlling the pace, grab every rebound that you get, you know what I mean? And when you get to the line, hit your free throws. And last game, that's exactly what they did, man. They controlled the pace, they out rebounded them offensively and defensively, and they hit their free throws. So, if we do that, we can match numbers with them, I believe, all night long. You know what I mean? Keep playing that stellar defense that you've been playing. Keep guys under their average. You know what I mean? Not saying, not Garland's a great player, but we've been keeping him under average. LeVert, we've been keeping him about average. I think he only scores about 7, 8, 9 points a game. I don't think he's a double-digit scorer. We've been keeping guys at their average. You know what I mean? Their center is not he's older version of Mitch. You know what I mean? He's not going to get you 40 points and 20 rebounds. He's not that type of guy, but he'll get you 12 points and about 10 rebounds every game. You know what I mean? And I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm really, since the playoffs, I'm really on this Homer thing. I mean, if you want to call me a Homer, I'm a Knicks fan. You know what I mean? And I just don't think that this team matches up with us, especially if we're playing effective, especially if we're 45% from our field goal percentage. I don't think if they can match up with us if we can hit 35% from our 3-point line. From the 3-point line. I don't think they can hang with us if we're shooting 25 free throws and we hit 22 of them. I mean, I just don't think they could contend. And if the Knicks come out hungry like they did last game, like the second game usually they say is a big game, but the first game really was a big game because we took their heart. Now if we take the second game, we take their soul along with it.
Yep, real talk. That's what it's all about to me, man. Exactly what you said. I think we got their number, man. It's just some team just got somebody number. No matter how you look at it, and it's in every sport. It's that one team you just can't mess with, and it look like this is what it is for Cleveland. We just that team that they can't mess with. We match up well with them, you know what I mean? And we got a good veteran leadership going on down there. We got a good coach down there. We got good players down there. I'm a big staff with a good coach. Donovan Mitchell's a star. You know what I mean? Garland on the way to being there, but he still got to prove himself in the playoffs. Obviously this might be the first time in there, if I'm not mistaken. Koro and all these guys, they're young just like our team is. You know what I mean? Other than Donovan Mitchell and but Jared Allen is, not too old, but them cats ain't they got a young squad as well in a sense, but Caris LeVert a little older, about 5-6 years. But I just think that they bench got to come to play for them. I think they bench don't come to play for them, they would not win a game in this series. And that's real talk. If they bench don't come up some way, somehow, and be productive, they won't have a chance in this series. No way Garland and down to Mitchell by themselves and them cats could beat us when we got a team of 9 guys or 10 guys that we needed to that can go out there and produce, that will produce. And we beat them without 3 of our major guys producing the other night. We lost almost close to 50 points almost. 40 points, IQ 14, 15 a game or something like that. RJ Barrett 19, so 19 or 15. That's 34. Then you add in who else had
Quinn Grimes.
It's 11 points. We literally left 40 points off the board because they only scored about 15 between all 3 of them. So we still left 30 points off the board possible. So you know what I mean? I just think that our bench, if they stay tuned in and stay locked in, I think they'd be good to go, man. I think that's hopefully that if our bench rises to the occasion tonight, I don't think they could win this series with that bench they have. Dean Wade, Caris LeVert. They didn't play Lopez. They didn't play Stevens. He showed his rotation just as much as Tom Thibodeau did. So I don't think this team is deep enough. If they don't come through for them to beat the New York Knicks, I just don't think it can happen. Unless we play bad shot out. Because here's one thing I can truly say about the Knicks all year, ladies and gentlemen in the chat: the Knicks they don't beat themselves. Other teams don't really beat the Knicks. Sometimes they beat themselves when they lose because of free throw shooting or whatever the case may be. But a lot of teams don't beat the Knicks, man. We beat ourselves. So if we don't beat ourselves, I'm not too much worried about the Cavs tonight. So we'll see how it goes, man. We think salute to the chat, man. Y'all know we up in here. It's Knicks and Cavs tonight, baby. Don't get no better than this game 2. We got to get it popping up in here, get it amped up here. Let's go get this win 2-0. Going back to MSG on Friday night. Knicks 2-0 in the playoffs. We come out of that thing tonight 2-0. Guess it's over. Call it a day. Sorry, it had to end this way. That's it. That's all I can tell you. Real talk. It's over. You know what I mean? So let's see, man. Let's get giddy. Let's hope these cats go in here and get it popping tonight. And we do what we do, man. Listen, we're going to throw out the starting lineup, throw out the injury report and the tail of the tape from the game last game. We get back at you, man. Knicks Real Talk, Game Day, Divine Shaw, the chat. Hold on 1 minute. Let's go over the itinerary and look at the starting lineup. Something we'll be right back at you, man. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Y'all see the itinerary, man. Like I said, doubtful. My man out. Isaiah Roby's definitely out for the Knicks. Josh Hart's been upgraded to questionable. Was doubtful, but upgraded to questionable. Dalen Wilder is the only one out for them guys. The tail of the tape. They beat us in a lot of statistics the other night, except for rebounding. They shot the ball 1% better than from out there. We didn't need either one of the teams shot good from the downtown area, but we only shot 27%. I think that changes tonight. I think we shoot up in the third where Quentin Grimes might get a couple of good ones. Quickly might get a couple of good ones. Let's see if Jalen Brunson can get it going a little early. So I think the numbers might go up from out there. Let's see, man. But other than that, everything was the same from the last game. But I'm really interested to see what's going to pop tonight, man. I think these cats come out there and really get in their bag tonight. And go out there and produce real well, man. I'm looking for Quickly to do what he do. Had that 6-man bounce back mentality. I'm looking for RJ to get out there and get it popping tonight, man. They talking loud, putting a Coro on Jalen Brunson. So that's what I mean. You put a Coro on Jalen Brunson, who gonna play RJ? Can't be Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. They too small. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes tonight, man. They're gonna try to do some new things and some other things to try to counter what we did the other night. They're gonna try to. They didn't shoot the ball well. They missed some open shots too. So I mean, hopefully they're gonna try to shoot better from the field. So we got to really be on our defense grind tonight. We got to go out there and fight with a lot of intensity, a lot of urgency tonight, and go, round for round, pound for pound with these dudes, man. We got to really get up in tonight because they're gonna bring their A game tonight. You best believe they know their backs against the wall. This to me is almost do or die for these dudes. I tell you what, a lot of Wise put it out there too, and D. Ross. If we win tonight, they getting swept. That's all I can tell you. They getting swept, bro. They no way a bad road team gonna go into MSG in the playoffs and the Garden gonna be crazy. I mean, the energy gonna be the adrenaline in the Garden. If we win tonight, the adrenaline in the Garden gonna be humongous. So I just don't know if they're gonna have enough. Not only that, enough firepower on their team. Donovan Mitchell had to go for 70 to beat us in the Garden on Friday. I'll tell you that right now. And I'm not saying that just to be saying. I'm keeping it 100. I'm dealing with numbers right here. They do not have. If them boys lose tonight, they go into MSG amongst a crazy, loud fan base. New York atmosphere gonna be loud and lit. It's gonna be a tough out, but let's see. But I'm confident our boys gonna come play tonight. I can tell you that much. You're gonna see a good game for the Knicks tonight, man. These boys locked in. They know where they want to go. They on a mission, man, and I believe that. So I'm following the players and the coaches, man. These cats know they trying to win, and that's all they talk about. So I'm rolling with these boys tonight. Let's see how they can get it. But first and foremost, you just got to execute the game plan, man, and try to get it popping, shot power. If we do that, I think it's a wrap.
I guess you want to call spamming Twitter today, looking at some things and checking out some things that have been posted and all of this other stuff. Yeah, I believe that the Cavs are going to come out tonight and they're going to be wanting to play better.
Mm-hmm.
But you also know what I think? I also think IQ, Quentin Grimes, and RJ Barrett is going to want to play better tonight. So they can try to increase their scoring levels, but I also believe in my New York Knicks, and I believe that we will not see 15 points between those three players tonight. We'll probably see 15 points per those three players, each one of them averaging around 15 points tonight. That's what I believe. I believe RJ is going to come out there and want to get busy tonight. I think he's going to figure it out after he shoots 1 or 2 threes, if they fall or not. I think he's going to start trying to take it to the hole and make some passes as he drives to the basket. Maybe even develop his short-range 2-point shot from the foul line down. I believe Quentin Grimes is going to be more calmer tonight. He's not going to rush a shot, and he's going to get to his favorite side of the court and start hitting those left-handed 3 shots with water. And I also believe IQ is going to come out tonight from having a bad game that he had the last game and possibly not have J Hart in the second unit with him. I believe he's going to hold us down big time with at least about 15 points or so, the team numbers. Those 3 guys have those team numbers. That's 45 points from those 3 guys alone. That's excluding what Brunson does and excluding what Randall does tonight, and Mitchell Robinson, and and the rest of the suspects. You know what I mean? So I am banking on RJ having a good game, Quentin Grimes having a good game, and IQ having a good game. That's what I'm rolling with tonight.
You know what? For me, let me ask everybody this here: did the Knicks have a good game Monday night? Was that a good Knicks basketball 48-minute game? I don't think so.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. The Knicks didn't play a good game the other night, and they won. See, this is what I think people missing. The Knicks did not play good basketball the other night. Jalen Brunson in foul trouble. 3 of our main cats didn't get it popping. We gave up the lead at a certain time, and so the Cavs didn't play good the last game, and we didn't play good the last game. Let's say the Cavs played good this game, and we played good this game. I still think the Knicks is better than them. I don't see, if both of these teams play good tonight, I still don't think the Cavs can beat the Knicks. I don't think they can beat them. I'm talking about if our team clicking, they not beating us because they're not better than us. That's first and foremost. They're not a better team than the Knicks. And somebody who knows stats proved me wrong. We beat them Cats 4 out of 5 times this year. They are not better than us. We ain't beat them 2 out of 3. We played the Cavs this year 5 times. We beat them 4. I'll take a 4-to-1 ratio if I was gambling any day. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? Now, that don't mean they can't beat the Knicks, but that team is not better than the New York Knicks. And I could go player for player. Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson. Donovan Mitchell ain't but an 8th better than Jalen Brunson. But here's the difference. Jalen Brunson is a winning ball player. He's a winner. Listen, what have Donovan Mitchell done so far? Where he been? He been in the playoffs quite a few times. Here, prime example, when G Money used to say the Utah Jazz is a bunch of frauds. That was G Money's statement last year and the year before. That's G Money. He could bear witness to it. But so he haven't got for, and Jalen Brunson went there last year and got further than Donovan Mitchell in 1 year. 1 year. So now they going head-to-head this year. He's going to do the same thing he did to him last year. Knock him out in the first round because he's a winning ball player. He's about winning. I don't care how much talent you got. Are you about winning? The New York Knicks got ball players who want to win. And I think that's what make these guys, that's what separate Donovan Mitchell and him to me. Jalen Brunson is a stone cold-blooded winner. You go and drop 40, I'm going to drop 48. You drop 36, I'm going to drop 39. I'm going to outdo you. That's Jalen Brunson mindset. Been that way since he was at Villanova. Been that way for a long time. Nick finally got a point guard who is a dog, straight up. You know what I mean? He a dog because he about winning. His father was on the 1999 Knicks. Come on. They come from a culture of wanting to win. When Rick Brunson was with the Knicks, they was about winning. His son is about winning. Julius Randle want to win. Tom Thibodeau want to win bad. You know how bad Tom Thibodeau want to get to the finals? Come on. And right now, he ain't going to let nothing get in the way. So I say that to say what I meant early was not to be ranting. That team is not better than the Knicks. They're not. I'm sorry. You can go position for position. They're not better than the Knicks. They got good players, but good players don't win championships. You know, it's the players who got the will to win. Them cats on Twitter complain about everything from the game one. Jalen Brunson only had like 4 foul shots the other day. And my man talking about like they gotta watch his antics like nah. He just was giving you the business. And you just need to accept that. Jalen Brunson wasn't doing nothing that out of ordinary that Jalen Brunson do. But see, that's where their mind is off. That's why I don't think this team is better than it, because their mind is messed up. Right now, they talk about all the stuff the refs need to call and Jalen Brunson doing this and this guy doing that, instead of saying, you know what? They beat us fair and square. We just got to get back and play better and try to beat them. But nah, that means they in your head. So I think it's a wrap, man. I think once you take the will from somebody sometime, or you get in their head like that, they start reacting a certain way. See, Cleveland is going to be reacting a certain way. Now they're going to be reacting tonight to what they didn't do the other game, and watch what happened tonight when the Knicks counter that. I don't think their bench is better than their bench is not nowhere stronger than ours. None of them can. We got a 6th man of the year on our bench right now. We got one of the most Army Swift Knight type of players in the NBA, and Josh Hart on our team. Hart playing good ball. Obi playing good ball. I don't think their bench is better than ours, but I think that's what's going to be the Achilles heel shot, Howard. I think that even if they start as pop, they bench can't outduel our bench. And I think that's what it is for me. That's why I got the Knicks kind of with a little edge in this series right now. You know what I mean? Real talk.
I mean, at Divine, everything you said, I'm with you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, man. And on top of all the things that you said, I just do not believe that these guys and their starting unit can average 41 minutes a game and believe that they can win consecutive games against the Knicks. I don't know, man. That 41-minute spread, these guys got to be out there. They're running themselves ragged. They're running themselves down. Mobley was looking a little worn out the other game. Let's see what happens, man. But I'm going to stick to it. Like I said, pushing the pace, grabbing the rebounds, hitting our free throws. I just believe this team, our second unit is where it's at, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people are on Twitter saying all of this stuff about, they're going to come out with intensity and stuff like that. But what do you think the Knicks are going to come out with? You think the Knicks are going to be like, we won game one. We'll play them passive. Let them get the lead. Oh, man, we down 20 points. We could come back. Nah, I don't think that from this team right here. I think when the going gets going, this team is going to perform. Remember, also, we had 2 big leads from nowhere. I don't even know where the leads came from. 2 13 points and a 12-point lead in 2 different quarters. And I mean, from nowhere. And I mean, and we're closing games back out again. I'm just and we got some time for Julius Randle to rest. If Jay Hart plays tonight, we don't need him a lot, but if he could get out there and give us a couple of minutes, I'm fine with that. I believe IQ is going to pop tonight. I believe Quentin Grimes is going to pop, and I definitely believe RJ is not going to go another 7 points. Even though he had he filled the stats up 7 points, something like that, and 4 or 5 rebounds, and 5 or 6 assists, and 4 or 5 steals and stuff like that. I don't believe he's going to have a game like that tonight. I think his game is going to be around 18 to 22 points tonight. I think he's going to want to score the basketball tonight. He's going to want to put more pressure on the guys in the middle. And I hope he doesn't. If you noticed him last game, maybe it's just me, he was pulling the ball to release the ball from down by his waist. All year long, he's been extending his arms out and bringing his arms up to go to the basket, and he's been getting fouled. I believe he goes back to that tonight to pulling his arms, extending his arms and pulling it up to go up instead of pulling it from his waist. He did it a couple of times. If you guys don't remember, he had the ball down by his waist. They slapped the ball out from the thing, went out of bounds, their ball. He did it the same thing another time going down the other court, coming down the court. They slapped the ball, went in between his legs. They made a run down the court, scored the basket. His extension on his arm, and then to go up. I believe RJ tonight gets to the line about 6 times tonight, and I think RJ should have around, like I said, 18 to 22 points tonight.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to the chat, man. Y'all got to pop it up in there. NYC, B-Ball 08, West Coast Knicks, Chris, Miss BX in the building. Salute. Norican in the building. That met Knicks fan. Let's go. Gideon, G Money. We open up the panel in a few, man. If y'all want to get on, you're more than welcome. We'll go through it. We let y'all in if y'all want to come on. It's all good. But for me, it's like this here. The matchups, it's the matchups. Jalen Brunson had 27 points and didn't have a rhythm in the first quarter, in the first half because of foul trouble. We got the best from their best players. Donovan Mitchell had 38 points. Don't forget everybody though. He did shoot 30. He took 30 attempts too. So he had 38 on 30 attempts. So I'm fine with that. Yeah, do it again. Darius Garland had it going in the first quarter. Then we neutralized that. And we didn't have now, one thing I would say that's an important thing for ladies and gentlemen tonight, this is real important. If you notice in the first game, Grimes, Quickly, and RJ, you know why they didn't have a good game? They settled for jump shots. All 3 points, they were just shooting for 3. Go down there and challenge them big boys. Because all they're going to do is pull somebody to you. So they can't rely on things that because you got Jared Allen and Mobley down there that you can't go in the paint. You can't rely on shooting that ball from out there all day long. RJ, take it down the hill, take it down there. You could throw the ball to somebody else or get fouled or whatever the case may be. But I want to see Grimes Quickly and them go to the middle. That was our key to success for them guys this year. That they need to do the same thing. Break that guard down because their guards is not good defenders anyway. Break them cats down, get them in the middle. Once you get inside that circle, see what happens. See what happens. If they react a certain way, quickly throw your floater up. Grimes, go up and drop that pass up to Mitchell Robinson like you be doing. You know what I mean? RJ, same thing. You got to go down that middle and challenge these guys tonight, man. If you don't, I think it's going to be a same game like for them guys from a shooting perspective. Because sometimes you don't shoot good as you shoot from 3-point at home on the road compared to home. When they're in Massive Guard, the bright lights, they shoot the ball well out there. But when you're on the road, the percentage kind of wavers sometimes. So they got to find a way to neutralize this stuff and get it popping. But I think they will. I'm not too concerned about it tonight, man. I think it's going to be one of them games where they just go in there and do what they do and play hard. The Knicks didn't play a good game the other night, so I think they play a good game tonight. And even if Cavs play a good game, I still don't think they're deep enough to beat us. That's just, me looking at the numbers and look at what they got, look what we got. Obviously, they're going to want to pop tonight, but we're going to want to pop too. We know Ricky Rubio going to want to play better. We know Caris LeVert going to want to play better. We know CD Alvin going to want to play better. But we also know that Quentin Grimes is going to play better. Quickly going to want to play better. RJ's going to want to play better. Shit, Jalen Brunson is going to want to play better. He ain't going to want to be out there in foul trouble doing the things that he had couldn't do because he was sitting on the bench. So just like they want to play better tonight, we want to play better as well. And let's see the best, may the best team win. And I really think we got a good shot power just to go in there. If we could just be a little bit more efficient with the basketball shooting wise. But I think you see a wholly different New York Knicks team tonight. I guarantee Julius Randle going to be in a little better flow because he done got a couple of shots up, being off 2 weeks. He got some shots up in game time. And I just think it's going to be a different outcome tonight. His cardio probably a little better tonight than it was the night before, excuse me. So there's going to be a lot of variables that I think might benefit the Knicks as well, just as much as Cleveland.
I mean, I'll say, I said it once, I said it again. Control the pace, grab the rebounds, hit our free throws. I do not believe that our 3 guys that we've been mentioning all game, RJ Barrett, Quentin Grimes, and IQ, score 15 points between the 3 of them tonight. You know what I mean? I think one or all 3 of them are going to be ready to light fire on the court tonight. And game time decision with Jay Hart, if he comes out and plays tonight, I would love to see him out there. If he's feeling healthy, he's a gritty and gritty, grimy type of guy, man. And if he could walk, I think he's gonna want to play. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens, man. I just, like I said, I believe you know, the Cavs are going to come out, you know, or wanting some smoke, but I think we're going to bring that fire. You know what I mean? I think we're going to bring the fire. They can want all the smoke they want. We're going to bring that fire. And I mean, they ain't going to be able to handle the smoke, man. So I believe, and this is just me coming from that Knick point of view, the Knick fan in me. I really just believe that our three guys that were off the last game are going to come out and perform tonight. I believe that our defense is going to still stay heavily coordinated on the getting these guys off the 3-point line, and I also believe that you know, when we rebound the basketball and push the pace, you know, we could be an unstoppable team. So, like I said, push that pace, control those rebounds, and hit our free throws. I believe that you know, I just believe we can win the game just by those three things.
Let me ask you a question. What gives you the feeling that the Cavs will win? What's giving you the feeling that you think the Cavs will win that game tonight?
Who?
You. I mean, what get that? If you had any, what would give you a reason? Rather, maybe not. What would give you a reason to think that the Cavs will win that game tonight? What would take? I don't think they have a chance. You know what I mean? I don't think they have a chance. I'm just saying, the way I've been seeing these Knicks play all year, Divine, I know IQ is going to be out for blood tonight. I know RJ is going to want to drive to that basket, bully ball, avert, and whoever else wants to hold him tonight. I think he's going to get to the basket with a decent percentage on his field goals tonight. I do not think Quentin Grimes is going to go out there and miss. I think he took 6 3-pointers. I do not think he's going to miss 6 3-pointers in this game tonight. I don't think those things are going to happen. So I mean, you know, if there's a way that, you know, that these guys win the basketball, it's going to be off of the last minute of the game with the last second big shot from somebody. It's not going to be they win by 7 or 8 points. I just don't believe that they can do that, especially with Brunson playing good, with Julius Randle having a little bit of rest, knocking off some of the rust the last game. Mitchell Robinson and Ahart out there battling for offensive rebounds and stuff like that. You know, I just see if there is a way that the Cavs win tonight, you know, and it's a big good possibility, you know what I mean? But I don't think they're going to beat us. I think they're going to win the game and a wild ending of the game, a big 3-pointer with 4 seconds left on the clock or something like that. I do not think the Cavs are going to come out here and beat the Knicks by 8, 10, 12 points tonight. I don't think that's going to happen. Hey, Chris, BX Chris, I said the same thing, boy. The Garden going to be on fire Friday night, Knicks. Friday night, Knicks going in the Garden, in the play. That place going to be electric, man. Orange and blue sky going to be raining over the Metropolitan this week, man. I'm trying to tell you, Friday going to be crazy. I look at it this way right here, and I keep it $150 for real. I don't scare Donovan Mitchell score 50. Okay. You know, it depends on what his percentages is. Because one man can't beat you. He can keep you in the game, but I think that also takes a lot of them other guys out the game. You know what I mean?
Right. It's been proven. It's been proven, Divine.
A lot of them other guys out the game now, they can't get the rhythm because he's the hot one. And everything through the offense running through him. And if he not passing the ball a lot, he just steady scoring. A lot of them other guys, they gonna feel like I don't have a rhythm. I just think that these guys, Donovan Mitchell is exactly he get neutralized by Jalen Brunson. I cannot say that enough. I don't care how good Donovan Mitchell is. His game get neutralized because Jalen Brunson giving you the same thing he giving them. He giving you exactly what Donovan Mitchell was giving you. So Donovan Mitchell's impact is not that much as you think it is, because if he dropped 38 and Brunson dropped 38, it's not really. It'd be different if it was him and the next guy we got can't get you 20, 25, but he dropping 38. We got a guy who can light it up just like him. That proved it all year long. He scored 28 a game this year. Brunson scored 24. And if Brother could have had more than that, but he had Julius Randle there with him. You know what I mean? So it could even be, he could be scoring 28 a game too. But, you know, him and Darius Garland averaging around 29 a game this year. Taylor Brunson and RJ, and Bradford and Brunson, 49, excuse me. Donovan Mitchell 28 a game, Darius Garland 21 a game, Julius Randle 25, Jalen Brunson 24, 49. We neutralized them dudes. We neutralized them. That's a wrap. So it ain't like they're gonna go out there and get busy. We can't get busy. You know what I mean? We can get busy too on the offensive side of the ball. So I think that's what. Then when you look at the rest of the players from them two on, I think the Knicks got a better team than them from after Garland and I know Jerry Allen is a good productive, all-star type player, whatever. Because at that position, not a lot of them out there. But Evan Mobley is a decent player. But still, we got guys who could do what he do. He averaged what this year? 16 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
But the RJ averaged this year 19 points a game. So, so to me, we neutralize their star lineup. Mitchell Robinson does what my man do. The key factor to me is Quentin Grimes is way better than Okoro. Hear what I'm saying? So that's the X factor for the Knicks is because Okoro don't score that much. Quentin Grimes can light it up and play stellar defense. Okoro can play stellar defense, but he can't light it up. But Quentin Grimes can light it up and play stellar defense. That's why I think the Knicks team is better than theirs because of that reason right there. Our two best players can do what their two best players do. Our third best players can give us what their third best player can give us and more. But our bench is better than theirs. That's why I think the Knicks is better than the Cavaliers. Don't look at them regular season numbers because we could have won 55 games this year for certain things that we didn't do right. It wasn't because the team was beating us, so I think our team is better than theirs. They won 51 games. I think something like that. We could have won 55 games easy from free throw shooting and early in the season, late executing and injuries. So I don't think they're better than us, man. That's why I give a good chance for the Knicks to win tonight. I just think we got their number. Played them 5 times, we beat them 4 times. The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. If the Cavs was better than the Knicks, the season series record wouldn't be 4 games to 1 or one game win for them or 4 losses for them. Instead of being 4 games win and 1 loss. If they were better than us, the numbers would be different. But they're not. They're not a better team than us, and we approved it again tonight. We could mark that. And I got a feeling it's going to be over pretty soon, bro. I think they just don't. They're another player away. They're another player away. Probably being a much better team. But I think when you only got 2 guys who can get buckets like that, and one of them might have an off night, then it's over. We got guys who can get buckets on every night. So I think it's going to be interesting to see. We'll see. I'm ranting, but I'm speaking facts, though. That's real talk. But salute to the chat and everybody, man. Y'all in here dropping jewels, man. Chris got it going. NYC B-Ball got it going. D-Roz. Everybody. Salute to God. Know you Rican. Salute to him. Allow wide. Met Nick fan. Let's go, man. Throw them thumbs up, man. We dropping some signs up here. It's real talk, though. Let's get it popping. And in about another half hour, we gonna see who's going to put up a shut up tonight. Nick's going to go down in Cleveland tonight and go up in Cleveland tonight and do it again. Watch me. Watch. I'm banking on that, and if they don't, that's why I eat crow on the next show. But I don't think there'll be too much crow go eating on. I think these boys got their number. They got their number. That's all I can really say. So we'll see. Anything can happen, but I think they come to play tonight, though. I think Knicks come to play tonight. Much different, better game than they played the other night. I think these cats come out and fight hard tonight and leave it all out there, man. Let's see how they do it. But I think that it's gonna be ready to go, Shop Powell. I'm looking forward to a fun game, a physical game. It's gonna be physical. You might get some jabs or punches thrown tonight. That's how physical. It's gonna be really physical tonight. It's gonna be physical because they're gonna try to play physical, be more physical. That might cause the problem. See, now what they're doing, the Knicks taking them out of their head. They're in their head now. The Knicks are in their head. That's what I'm trying to say. You haven't beat us all year. You complaining on Twitter and press conferences because we in your head. The Knicks are in their head.
You gotta get on and punch them in the mouth and when you. Well, I hear that shit.
In their head, bro. They in their head, and we all adults and intelligent people out here. We know when sometimes when something get on your mind, it's hard to recover from it. You can't think straight. Something distracting you or whatever. That's what the Knicks doing to them. They got them so distracted. They in the media talking crazy, So we'll see how it goes, man. I'm confident in our boys, man. I ain't wavering one bit. I got the Knicks going to be getting it popping tonight. I think our team is way better than there. Let me bring in my man G Money Gun coming in the building with us to get it popping. And I do got to drop a track, man, before we get off. My man, Jay Boogie got some fire when we dropped. So I'm gonna try to pull it and get it to him. What's going on, G Money? What's popping?
What's cracking? It's like you got my playoff hat on. What's going on?
That's what I'm talking about. Nick drip all day, man. What do you think is going to go on? Tell me about the night, man. Real talk.
Right. I think we'll win the series, but something tells me the Cavs might win tonight. It's hard to be the team. Look. I understand. I picked us to split the first 2 games of Cleveland, and I just think something tells me the Cavs will come out harder in this game. I do think it'll be more competitive. I do think so, but something tells me this could be a game that either Garland may step up or even a Mobley. I think it'll be close. I got the Knicks winning the series, but I think the Cavs might win this game tonight, but I think it'll be a thriller. I just don't see us sweeping Cleveland. I just don't. We'll beat them, but I just don't think we'll sweep them.
But we'll get okay, from your just real quick for your perspective. You think because of Garland and Mobley have a better game, that's the reason why you think the Knicks will lose a game?
Well, that and also it's hard to beat a team twice on the road to start a playoff series. It's rare to see that though. Because usually in the second game, the home team comes with better adjustments as far as either double teams or traps or pushing the pace, something like that, though. And sometimes when teams win the first game on the road, sometimes teams get a little bit, how can I say,
Lax.
they're not lackadaisical, lax. They're not as hungry. Again, I'm not saying we're getting blown down tonight. I'm not saying that. I think we'll win the series. I'm just saying tonight, something tells me the Cavs may come out with a little more force. And something tells me that it will be a barn burner. But I got the Cavs winning tonight, though. I just don't see Cleveland getting swept. I just don't.
Okay. I got you. Well, I see it a little different for me, man. I just think that they don't. We got their number. Hey, we played them Cats 5 times. We beat them 4. They are not better than us. I don't know.
Agree with
that. They're not. We played them 4 times this year. We beat them 4 times. We played them 5 times. We beat them 4 times. That's a big ratio, not 3-2, 4-1. So what's different than they're gonna do tonight that they haven't been doing all season against the Knicks? They got the same personnel that they had. The last time they beat us was their personnel was different because they had Kevin Love. He went crazy that night. They got the same personnel that they had in the regular season, and that same personnel lost to us 4 times. So they're going to have to make some adjustments. But just like they're going to make adjustments, we're going to make some too. So I guess what I'm saying is I can see the Knicks losing tonight, but I don't think they're going to lose. I don't think Cleveland is built like that. That backcourt defense is too suspect, number one. After Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland, here's their weakness. They don't got another high caliber scorer.
They don't have a bench. Yeah, they don't have a bench.
Right. They don't have a high caliber scorer. See, we do. Let RJ going, he can get it popping. When Grimes quickly can light it up. The only person they got like that is Karis LeVert. He is in a dumps right now. So I don't see how they. You didn't beat us the other night with Emmanuel Quickly, Quentin Grimes, and RJ Barrett combined together 15 points between 3 people. When they shoot their average, that's almost 40 points. And even so, if they had a bad game and we had a bad game, what's happening if we have a good game and they have a good game? I just don't know if that team. I think they're a good team. I don't think them Cats is that they got enough firepower to beat the Knicks because our defense come to play. They only scored 90. They scored 97 points the other night, and their main dude dropped 38, and Garland had 17, and they still lost.
But I felt Garland wasn't impactful that game. And when you used the eye test, I felt Garland wasn't impactful. And also, I know Mitchell had 38 points, but you got to use context. He was bad in the first quarter and the third. He was great in the second quarter. And then he was good to start the fourth quarter, and then he kind of died off. You got to use context with the 38.
Well, we did early. That's why we said he shot 30 times early. We always use content. That's why we say he shot 30 times when he scored 38 points. That's bad. We know we dropped that content earlier. He shot 30 times when he scored 38 points. That's horrible. So we do understand that. I think, like I said, Shy Powers for me, bro. I think this team was a good regular season team. They was good, because sometimes when you can sneak up on people in the regular season, you play them once and you go home. Every different night, but when you play somebody consistently, until the Cavs could tell me they're better than they got to beat us like we beat them. Until they beat us like we beat them, they are not better than us. That just numbers don't lie. I'll take $4 million to $1 million all day. I take a 4-to-1 ratio all day. I beat you 4, you beat me once. That means you are not better than me. Because if you was better than me, you wouldn't have beat me. You wouldn't let me beat you 4 times. Period. So the numbers don't lie. I don't think the Cavs are better than the Knicks. I think they got some good talent there. Mobley ain't never ran up against Julius Randle in the playoffs. Evan Mobley had a good regular season because he been playing guys who not Julius Randle in the regular season. Look what happened the other night.
Right.
Julius Randle eats more every time Julius Randle play Evan Mobley, he eats him up.
True.
Yeah, so now Julius Randle took away one of their better players. And you know why Darius Garland struggling? Because guys like Quentin Grimes make it hard on him. RJ make it
I
hard.
was waiting for you to let me get into mine. That's why Garland. Two reasons why Garland's not playing good. One, Mitchell Robinson is Mitchell Robinson. Donovan Mitchell is shooting the ball too much and he's not giving it to Garland. And two, you got one of the best two defenders in the league guarding this guy, shutting him down, putting pressure on him, making him shoot shots that he usually don't shoot. And he's not getting the ball to get in rhythm because, like you said, the first quarter and the third, the first and second quarter, Donovan Mitchell.
No, first and third
has been hogging the ball, been taking the ball, taking all the shots, all the big shots, making them stay in the game and stuff like that, and not contributing to his teammates, making what he needs to do if they have a chance to win. Donovan Mitchell doesn't need to score 40 points. What he needs to score is 20 points and have nine assists. You know what I mean? That's the way he can beat us. He can have 23 or 24 points, but he has 9 assists. Now his players now the team is elevating, not Mitchell elevating. If Donovan Mitchell scored 45 points tonight, but everybody else scored 8 and 6 and 5 points, that's not going to make the team win.
Right, hang on, please. I didn't say the Cavs would beat the Knicks a couple weeks ago. No, I did not. NYCC ball. No, I did not. I picked the Knicks to win the series. I said I think the Cavs win today. I picked the Knicks to win the series.
That's fair. You know what? It's me, shout out, and I'm glad we brought this up. You know when Michael Jordan was dangerous? Not when he scored 55. When he scored 34 and 8 assists.
Yes.
He wasn't. I couldn't care if Michael Jordan scored 70. But Michael Jordan wasn't dangerous when he scored a lot of points. He was dangerous when he scored his average and he dished out 7 to 8 dimes or something like that. Because that's the difference. Because then he's scoring points by passing to doing assist. The assist is points on the record, really. So even if he made 34 points, he assisted on 13 points. And man, really had 50. You know, so that's what I see with these guys, man. I think they don't have another player yet, unless Cavs LeVert for some reason get in his bag tonight.
It's possible.
Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. But here's the caveat. What happens if Manu quickly get in his bag tonight? Now he washes him. Now Cavs LeVert points don't mean nothing because Manu quickly got in his bag. You see what I'm saying? So let's say if Okoro have a good game. So what happens if Quentin Grimes get in his bag tonight? Then that don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? So let's say let's say RJ get in his bag tonight. Get his. Then they don't have nothing to beat us. They ain't got enough. That's all I'm saying. The only way Knicks lose that game tonight if they beat themselves at the free throw line and don't play defense. If they play defense and hit free throws and push the pace like Shot Power said, it's going to be a different ball game tonight.
Wish I could agree with that.
And I think, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the Cavs won't win tonight. All I'm saying, if the Cavs lose tonight,
it's over.
It's over.
Because I think if they lose tonight,
it's over, bro.
It's a very good possibility they may get swept because even though they may get swept if they lose tonight, because it's hard to beat a team. Because if you're Cleveland, right? If you were to go down 2-0, you had to go back to MSG, go back to the big out to that Ruckus crowd on MSG.
Crazy,
man. That's could be death row right there
on a Friday night
and Sunday morning, afternoon. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's too demoralizing. It's too hard to come back from. They put like this here. They'd be like, listen, they do this with their mentality. We just got to win one game at a time. That's what everybody do. We got to win that one game. But here's the problem. Friday is going to be you going into MSG. You bad on the road this year too. Remember,
that's terrible on the road.
They terrible on the road. That's what give me if they lose tonight, they might get swept. They're a bad road team. They're a bad road team. And you're going into a hostile environment, and the New York Knicks, Tom Thibodeau, know this is where we close the series out and get ready for the next round. If the New York Knicks sweep them Cats, they get the rest almost a whole week.
And not just that, it's a possibility. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but it's a possibility that he could beat the Bucks. I don't think they will, but it's a possibility that he could beat the Bucks. I mean, Giannis is hot with the back. I mean, losing Tyler Hero might be a stinger, but who knows? If the Heat somehow beat the Bucks. And we take
that just make it more juicy to go into the playoffs, man. I already thought about that too. Giannis, they saying Giannis may be out.
Miami?
Yeah, I mean, they're already saying that Giannis might be out for 4 weeks or something like that. Something about his back. his
He
lower
might be out
back.
for 4 weeks. Where'd you hear weeks though? He's
Wasn't it 4 weeks? I seen something. Somehow, you gotta
well, they said that he's
take things
optimistic
on
for game
Twitter.
2.
Take things on Twitter if you don't have a reputable thing. I seen, it's a possibility he might be out for 4 weeks. That's what I'm rolling with. If he
I
out
don't
4
listen
weeks,
to Twitter.
it's,
I
it's,
don't.
it's,
I don't.
I
You
know.
can't be Twitter.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying it's true or not, but if he's out more than 2 games, I think it's over for them.
Yeah,
I think it's over for them too. If he's not playing tonight, they play tonight, right?
No, tomorrow. Tomorrow.
All right. If
Tomorrow
he don't
9.
play, if he don't play tomorrow, it might be, might be the end of that.
Yeah, real talk, real quick. I think they beat the Heat just for this reason. Tyler Hero was a big loss. That was a 20-point
loss.
Very big loss.
Man, that was a 20-point game score. And I think Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and all them guys, they still got a lot of firepower down there.
Chill.
They got Milwaukee as a championship. I think they still could beat the Heat if Giannis missed a couple of games. I think because the Miami's offense don't score a lot. They're not a scoring team, and they playing a good defensive team.
True.
So it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be a good series, real talk. But salute to the chat. While you're dead on point with that one, my brother. But salute to everybody. Knicks 1 day, 2 days. You, my man. Knicks a nice salute to you, everybody in the chat. Let's get it popping. We got about 20 minutes. We're gonna go ahead in Cleveland and get it popping. So it's gonna be fun and everything like that. Let's get it, man. Hit them thumbs up, like, subscribe to the channel. You see what we doing up here, dropping jewels up in here. Let's get it popping. Knicks game day, the mind shower. Got G Money in the building with us. We talking, man. We trying to get it, man. We got the energy flowing. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Knicks win that game tonight. It's gonna be all the blue skies all day tomorrow, bright and sunny, with a lot of money because the Knicks coming to get it. I'm ready, man. Let's do it. I'm gonna keep this energy going for us, man. Because we got, this been a long time, man. 2021 didn't go the way we wanted to go against Atlanta Hawks. It's going the way we wanted to go now. So let's keep it. Let's get it popping, man, real quick, man. So but I'm good, man. Like I said, both them cats and Cleveland gonna come out hungry tonight. You're gonna get their best basketball tonight. And let's make no mistake about it. You're gonna get the best of Cleveland tonight. And the reason why I'm not concerned, the Knicks is so resilient. They go hard against everybody. Every coach in the league, that's a physical basketball team. They physical. So ain't nothing they gonna do tonight gonna be any different than teams in the league did amongst us all year. Whether it been Boston, whether it been Philly, whether it been Miami, whether it been all them teams. One man came up, they went back down. The Knicks has got a good basketball team. Them cats is good. And I think tonight, Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quigley, and the Knicks defense propelled them tonight. I got the Knicks winning that thing tonight, 115-107. I got Knicks 115-107. I think our young three boys that didn't do well the first game going to realize that they got to take that ball down the middle a little bit. Don't rely on 3-point shot. It's hard to shoot them on the road than it is in the Garden. Go down the lane, make that defense draw, make that defense react. I think Quickly and Grimes and RJ put that ball on the floor and make them boys react down there. Let Mobley jump up there to try to block a shot, dish it off to somebody. If them cats collapse, throw it out on the perimeter. Let Brunson and Randall and them knock it down. The Grimes knock it down. Bang. That's all I got to do tonight. I think we do that. We walking out of there and we hit our free throws. So it's gonna be interesting, man. I got 115-107. Knicks go back to MSG Friday 2-0. That's how I got it tonight. I'm sticking with that.
It's possible.
Possible. Very possible. Very possible.
And speaking of possibility, the Hawks right now is up 17-9 in Boston. So they tie that series, could get a little crazy there. Well, I think Knicks win the series. But tonight I'm gonna say Cavs 108, Knicks 105.
Okay, that sounds right. That sounds good. That's a good one. 108, 105.
I can see a win like that because they didn't beat them. They must have hit a big time score or something like that at the end of the that's the way I see them winning tonight. If they win, I don't think they beat the Knicks by 6, 7, 8 points. I think they win by a bigger shot. You know what I mean? Somebody hits a big shot that catapults them with less than a minute in the game for us to try to come back. That's the way I see if they have a chance to win it. But I'm just banking on IQ tonight. I'm banking on IQ tonight. I'm banking on Grimes tonight. I'm banking on RJ Barrett tonight, and our definiteness to come out and really score tonight. You know what I mean? I just believe, and they're saying that the J Hart is probably going to play tonight.
Yeah, he's going to play.
Yeah, so you know, I just feel confident about what the Knicks are going to come out to do. I know the Cavs are going to come out tonight, and I know they're going to want to be gritty, and I know they're going to want to get, you know, try to get out there and get real rough and physical and all that stuff. But you know what the best thing about that is? Knicks like physicality. They like it. They like to be physical, and that's one of the ways that we beat people up. We beat people down in the paint, usually in scoring, and we really play some bully ball. So let's see what they can come out with. I do not believe that the Cavs playing 41 minutes in the next 4 or 5 games can actually extend their life and play beat us. You know what I mean? I just think I believe in these Knicks this year, man, and the team hasn't really let me down too much this year. Even when we were down at that 3-minute mark in the first game that we played by 1 point, I knew we were going to win the game. I seen the way the team was on the floor. Everybody had that determined look in their eyes, man. And kudos, like, once again, to Tom Thibodeau for the way he substituted his team that last game too, by taking guys out and putting guys in that he thought could finish the game. So I just think, you know, if we have a remnants of our IQ Grimes and RJ Barrett coming out tonight and they're scoring around 15 points apiece, I don't know if it's a way that the Cavs can beat us tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game, man. Back and forth, both. It's going to be one of the better games you're going to see in the playoffs all year. But I do think the Knicks prevail tonight, man. Let's get it. Listen, real quick, man. Y'all, let me throw the Jay Boogie joint up in there. You know, we got to represent the brother, man. Yo, we got some good music out there. We're going to throw the Jay Boogie track up. We're going to come back and then close it out. Get ready for the game, man. Here goes Jay Boogie, his music, man. And let's get it popping. Jay Boogie's in the building, man. Let's do it.
It's for the real starters. You know, the ones that show up. Not the ones that just, you know, sit on the sideline when they okay to play. It's for the real ballers. Y'all know what time it is. You gotta be in playoff mode. If you ain't in playoff mode, that means you at the crib or you sit down and watch mode.
Are you a baller player sitting on the bench? Don't manage the season, how many games you miss? I show up, my shoot around, take no games off, take no days off, take my shades off.
I see you watching,
but you ain't showing up for every game. Now you say you a baller,
I put this work in,
but your play don't rep your name.
What's his name?
Big 30, I'm 2-time that all-star. Back when Utah, next up the playoffs. You see the squad right now, we in a good mood. I'm 3/4 plus paced up with some Kobe shoes. This time around the season, the league on alert. Plus Mitch drove to the crib, some big fella work. I'm locked in for the season. My point guard already killed the dude that went to Cleveland. A couple of dudes like Max, yeah, they still hating. That's why the squad just made it for the play-in. I'm 2-stepping with my handle, my black Tom Fords. I'm on my Kodak Randall. Take it, boy, ain't doing my thing. I fade away with the wind of my green, call it the bang bang. It's on now, playoffs, we in a stretch run. I called Cali, said, Boogie, you got another one? Are you a baller player sitting on the bench? Don't manage the season, how many games you miss? I show up, my shoot around, take no games off, take no days off, take my shades off.
I see you watching,
but you ain't showing up for every game. Now you say you a baller,
I put this work in,
but your play don't rep your name. It feels good to a dad to see his kid smile. A frost glow, my wrist peak, my purple dial shining. Right now I'm on my grind. Before I go, gotta ask Jalen, you want some wine? That wrist game stay flicking, most trade water, splash, most trades in the first quarter, popping. Right now, city on bright, high beams, Madison Square Garden lights, with no pressure and clutch moments with free throws. I'm knocking both of them down from Topo Chico. My only injury report, they say I'm probably suiting up, playing tonight, probably. A lot of dudes be really taking them games off. I can't go tell coach scratch my name off. It's so good when kids fans, they know your name. They pay tickets plus photos after every game. Are you a baller player sitting on the bench? Don't manage the season, how many games you miss? I show up, my shoot around, take no games off, take no days off, take my shades off.
I see you watching,
but you ain't showing up for every game. Now you say you a baller,
I put this work in,
but your play don't rep your name. It money time. That means we playing through all injuries. Regular season's over, this money time. And don't worry about how many trades I be putting up. I be knocking them down because I'm confident in them. And every trade I hit is a donation for the young ones coming up. You heard?
How you say you a baller, but your play don't rep your name.
You say you a baller.
Jay Boogie with the you a baller joint. Salute my man Jay Boogie. Got some fire up in these tonight, man. Let's do what it is, man. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and get it popping, man. That energy that Jay Boogie just gave us, we're gonna carry right on into the game tonight. Let's see what we can do what we do. So y'all go in there and just get amped tonight, man. It's gonna be a fun game, man. It's gonna be a exciting game, it's gonna be a physical game. There's gonna be some crazy stuff going on there. And we just gonna go in there and play hard tonight, man. We're gonna play for 48 minutes, leave it all on the floor, and see where it takes us, man. But I'm confident in this team. I've been confident all year. Numbers don't lie. They ain't proved me wrong yet. You know what I mean? I like the way this team play, man. They play together. They play like a family. They play with cohesion, chemistry, camaraderie, everything. They just locked in. They are really locked in. This team is solid. So let's see if they can go out there. It's a hard thing to do tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a hard thing to do tonight. But I believe they can do it. Not believe. I know they can do it. Believe is a doubt. Doubt you can do it out. I ain't trying to believe nothing.
Right.
I can catch and go out there and get it popping tonight. They execute the game plan the way Tom Thibodeau did and do the most important thing Shaw Power said. They run up and down that floor, hit them free throws. Here's why the big thing for that. Them dudes already playing 40-something minutes a game. Damn, you run them. That's going to be even more work for them. They played 40-something. Donovan Mitchell played 44 minutes the last game.
Sure.
Darius Garland, 43. All he cast, 38, 42. You can't beat the Knicks like that. Not with all that energy, all that firepower they got. Nah, I don't think it's going to be like that, man. So I'm going to stick to my guns, shot power. I'm going to go out there 115, 107. Knicks go back to NYC, 2-0. And about to close this thing out in the Mecca. I just think them cats, they lose tonight. That is demoralizing. I cannot say that enough. You beat Cleveland in Cleveland tonight. You snatched the heart out them dudes, bro.
Agreed.
You snatching the heart. They ain't going to want to come to MSG.
Agreed.
They ain't going to want to come to MSG. So let's hope they win tonight.
Agreed.
And we get the 4-0. Take it out. We sweep them and we back there like, okay, we got the second round coming up and we rested. Because
They're just chilling.
Yeah, that Milwaukee and which series going 7?
Miami.
Yeah, it's going 7. So let's see how it goes. I hope everything I'm saying comes to fruition. It might not. I eat pro later with the sweet baby Rays if I have to, but I feel it in my gut that this team is just not really up for the challenge when it comes to us. They're gonna come out playing like G Money said. It's hard to beat a team in the playoff back to back on their home floor. But if that team you playing really can't match the firepower you got, it's possible. I seen when we went 2021 real quick. Look at when the Cavs beat us 4-1. It can happen.
No, that was the Hawks. That was the Hawks.
The Hawks, I meant to say, I apologize for that. Yeah, look when the Hawks beat us 4-1. It can happen. That year we just didn't have nothing for them. And right now, to me, Cleveland ain't got it for us. I don't think them cats match up well against us. They got too big, but what about when Julius Randle on that perimeter all night? See, that's where the disadvantage to me come the advantage come for the Knicks real quick. When Julius Randle out in that three-point line, and Evan Mobley got to go way out there. What's Evan Mobley's best defense stand about? Blocking shots, right?
Yeah, in the interior, yeah.
Right. So his defense is weak on the out perimeter. So as long as Julius Randle on that perimeter, Evan Mobley's defense is kind of irrelevant to me because he ain't his best defense game is in the paint. So let's see how it goes, man. Let's get it popping. Yeah, man. But y'all give me your last word, but we're gonna get ready for the game. Get out of here. I know y'all amped. I know y'all ready to get excited. The chat, hit that like, subscribe, going out the door. Salute everybody coming in tonight, man. Let's go root these boys on. It's a big game. Let's get it popping. G Money, give me a thought before we get out of here.
Man, thank you for inviting me again, Divine. Nice to see you again, Divine Shy. Please smash those likes for Knicks Real Talk. They bring you the meat and potatoes of each NBA content. They're humble, they're awesome, they're smart. Come on, please. It's free. It's free. It's free like money. So come on. It's gonna be. I think we'll win the series. It's good. I think we'll win the series. It's gonna be a tough series, but I think New York has it what it takes. We have a better bench, better power forward, better small forward, better point guard, better coach too. I think we have what it takes though. It's gonna be a tough game tonight, but it will be a battle tonight. Watch, it's gonna be a battle to the war, battle of attrition. If we do get game 2 tonight, who knows? We can bring out the brooms come Sunday. Obviously, we don't want to go too far ahead, but I'm just saying.
Right. I feel what you're saying. Yep.
So let's come out with laser focused mentality, move the ball, rebound like we did very well in game one, especially late in that game. Jalen Brunson continue to be our clutch, cold-blooded, assassin. Josh Hart continued to be the glue that kept us all together. And also, RJ Barrett, he played well in the first half, second half, not so much. Julius Randle, it's going to take time for him to get sea legs under him. He was great in the first half, and all hands on deck, and let's get it popping.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shaw Powers.
Listen, salute to you, G Money. Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. My motto: push the pace, control the pace. Control the pace, grab some rebounds, and hit our free throws. I believe IQ, Quentin Grimes, and RJ Barrett are going to have much better games than they had the first game. I have us winning tonight, 116-100. Yeah.
Real talk, man. Listen. A little late, but by next week, ladies and gentlemen, the new intro will be out for the show. I got some going on there, some good video content. Me and my brother them up in there. I got some fire bars we're gonna be putting up in there. So let's just go check it out, man. Hopefully by Friday I could drop the new video, man. I'm a little montage put together with Divine lyrics and the music, man. My boy Beef Lifestyle down in Emerald, Florida, my partner in crime. We're gonna get in here and drop some fire, man. But until then, let's go Knicks. Let's
go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Go New York. Go New York. Go.
Let's get it, man. Real run them up with a thumbs up, man. Let's get it popping, man. I see you catch Shop House, my brother. Love you. Holler at you on the other side. G Money, thank you for coming in as always. Keep bringing the content up here, man. Them good thoughts, man. We appreciate you. Let's go, Knicks fan. Let's get it popping. We out. Peace.
Let's get it.
Time for Divine Shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knick shit, dripping in Knick shit. Up in the world, most famous arena. With the click, that's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. When I'm hearing that, you don't care for how early we straight back. We interact with the mob, the God. Up in the pod, the squad, with the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, and my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that's the things we ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. And we embrace the fan base, like the link, Anthony Mace. We trace the logo when there's headspace that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. Infinity Dexter's on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like Star Divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.